You'll never have the sacred stone. Oh, this you crazy mother.
What's up, everybody? So it literally does say that there's 2 live right now, doesn't it? 1 second. Let me see if I can get rid of the one. Wait a minute. Well, anyway, sorry I'm a little later than what I said on there. I was having trouble setting it up. I did set up 2 on accident. But what's up? I actually took a power nap and I didn't allot myself enough time to make myself some coffee. So, what's up? What's up? So I figured I'd just come live. So later on tonight, we will be live on the Resistance Crew channel, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Resistance Crew channel. We will be live. Got a lot of people watching right now. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, crazy, crazy how many people come to hang out when I go live on YouTube. Crazy stuff. I don't find it so crazy that my videos get hundreds of views, but I do find it crazy when so many people come to hang out with the lives. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And then it's people all over the world. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Addie J, what's up? Bill McCurry, what's up? Bones the Skater, what's up? Charlie, what's up? Clean as fuck coils, crazy coils, Darth Vapor, Eric Bedell, Fick Newton, Frank Einstein, Hillbilly Hick, Kim Dixon, Lime Dog Chris, Mike Berg, Mike Sem, Nana Vapes Flavor Chaser, Prescription Coils, Rick McCraw, Socrates the Cab Driver, Southern Vapor, Stephen AKN1, Stoozy Stew, Todd Black, Turbo Nutta Fucka, VDog 55, and Who's Vaping Now Selena. That might have been the longest participants list I ever read off. Wow. Pittsburgh in the house. Shout out Pittsburgh. Shout out Pittsburgh. Shout out Kim Dixon. Shout out Prescription Coils and the Resistance Crew. Shout out Dripper, Double XL, Easy Dripper. Shout out Dory Liquid, Purple Army. Shout out. Shout out Defiant Designs with the TS Purple Edition. Shout out Cloud Chasers Inc. with the Archon V2. Yeah, I'm going to be eating soon. We're going to have some barbecue chicken and potatoes and corns. So we got the live tonight at 9 on the Resistance Crew channel. We're going to go over, we're probably just going to, I don't know if we're just hanging out or we're going to go over some builds. I actually was thinking about it. I think I did go over the builds for the first week. I'm wondering if I went over the builds for the second week. I'm going to have to check it. The TS, I can't say much. I can't say too much about it, too many good things about it. Wait. Hold on. Let me get some more of this coffee before the talking thing happens. I can't say too many good things. That's wrong. I can't say enough good things about the TS. I can't say enough good things about the TS. It's great for builders because you can build low on it. If you want to pulse your coils on there, you can. It's a lot of power, but anyway, it hits hard. It lasts extremely long. I put these batteries in this morning when I started work, and this is literally what's happening right now. I vaped it all day. I vape this. This is my all-day vape. This TS. This is just what I vape throughout the day. It's my work beater. It's my everything. It's my everything. And that's what's happening right now. After vaping it all day, this is what goes on. This is my life. So worth it. I have 2 sets of batteries for it, so when these die, the other ones are ready to go. So 6 batteries I keep around for this TS. The brushed stainless steel looks nice. I'm thinking about that too. Lots of yelling going on behind me. All right. So I'm just going to build something fairly simple. I showed Lumi this last night. Wow, that coffee is strong. I'm also vaping the AUG Vape V200 Gold with the AUG Vape Skynet. This is a stainless steel mesh. And I have what's in this? I have what is in this? PS Passion is in this. So let me say I showed Lumi this last night because I got it out of the ultrasonic cleaner when after golf tee show. So this is going to Lumi. I actually have to get our package ready tonight, along with a bunch of others. It's a braid, but it's going to be deceiving to you. So 1 second, you will be deceived. You're going to be like, wow, this dude knows how to braid. This dude knows how to braid. That's a fishtail parallel with a vertebrae, though. That's 2 different braids wrapped together. Pretty cool, huh? Who's going live with me on the team channel? So far, it would be me, Dawn, and most likely Lifa. We're trying to do it at 9 so Lifa can join. You're invited. You could come. You could come, Freddie. If you want to join in at 9, that would be awesome. That would be cool if we talk about builds and stuff. And Leo, what's up? And so yeah, let me know. So, I actually think that would be good if when we did them videos, if it wasn't just me talking about the builds. I think that might be something missing in them videos is when I'm talking about the builds, having another builder there. So let us do, I was going to do just like a frame staple, maybe a stagger fuse Clapton, maybe something like that. Let's start out with a frame staple. The US versus Europe. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Seems like Europe would win. It could be too baggy. It depends how far you stretch it. You'd be better off doing 25, but you could. It would definitely be baggy. It would definitely be big because you're not only talking about the length there, you're talking about the height. So the height, so yeah. Well, I do my sliders with 40 gauge or any type of ribbon. It doesn't matter, any kind of ribbon, but usually ribbon, but I also do 40. All right, so let me get out some. I got some stainless steel 0.4. Yeah, ribbon would be the best. Your best bet would be ribbon for sure. Actually, I'm actually going to do that now with this frame staple here. So I'm getting out 3 pieces of 0.4 ribbon, stainless steel. Just making some frame staples. And then I will get out. Actually, hold on. I'm going to fold this. Take the ends, both ends, bring them together. Make a loop down here. I'm going to get some 40 gauge scrap wire. Bind this up here. Wrap it nice and tight, about 10 to 15 times. So frame staples are awesome. Not a lot of people probably mess with frame staples that much anymore because of Fralians, but they're awesome. Pretty simple to build. And you could really hone in on your ohms with frame staples because you could do just about any combination of ribbon and round wire to get what you need. So I got my ribbon. I'm going to run my fingers down a couple times, then I'm going to put some water on my fingers. Like this water squonk thing. And the ribbons are going to stick together. I'm going to pinch up here one more time, bring my fingers down about an inch, get some 40 again. Wrap it tight around, making sure that the ribbons are good before I do this, but they are. I'm just going to do about 5 wraps, but I leave some 40 gauge on there for now. And then I could pinch it and slide it all the way down to the end. And then when I get to the end, I can take that 40 and wrap Yeah, he definitely did blow your cover because I didn't know that was dreadful. It's funny. All right. Now I can get some 28 gauge. Stretch it straight. It's 2 times the size of the ribbon stack I just made. And then I could take that 28. And you could do any ribbon, any round wire with these. You want to be kind of close in size with your round wire and your ribbon, but it doesn't have to be, 26 for the frames when you use 0.4. It could be 28. It could be 27. It could be 25. It could be 24 if you want it. It's going to be a little harder if it was 24, but then it would be way too low. But I like 28 and 6 pieces of 0.4 for mine. These would still come out probably somewhere around 0.1. Somewhere around there. But I'm basically just making these. These will be coils I also put into one of the prizes that I have going out. Alright. Wrap that up with 40 gauge at the top after I get my loops lined up. Pinch, bring it down. Everything's lined up. And once again with 40, I'm going to wrap these together. Now, before I slide it down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my slider that we were just talking about. So I just take a scrap piece of ribbon that I have laying around, which I usually always have some kind of ribbon laying on my table here. me see something. What is this? Yep, here's some ribbon right here. This is 0.4 ribbon I'm going to use because that's what's on my table. And I'm going to take that ribbon, wrap it around 3 times, take some kind of tweezers and carefully pinch down so to flatten out the ribbon. And then I like to do one more wrap with it now that it's really flat, and pinch it down again. And then I could cut that clean. I could cut it clean here. I could cut it clean here. And that is that. Now I got my slider, which will slide down my frame staple, holding everything together. Now I could take that 40 gauge, pinch it, slide it all the way down to that other 40 gauge I put on earlier. This is the drill end. Slide it all the way down, then take the leftovers and wrap it a couple more times and cut clean. And I could also bring the slider about a ½ inch away from the bottom. And everything should look nice and neat if you do it that way. Now, I'm going to take the excess 28 and bend it down like that. Cut some of it off. I do leave 2 little 90s on there like so. And there is the prep. Now all we got to do is fuse it together, which that's why frame staples are super cool and easy to do, because you could really make them in like 10 minutes and have a very nice vape. That looks cool too. Big old frame staples. Wow, that is some strong coffee. I'm literally about to water that down. Veganic in the house, that is right. Yeah, frame staples are pretty awesome. Now I just need my drill. I'm gonna get this loop. Trace, what's up? Fabian, what's up? Get this. into the drill like so. And there it is. Frame staple is I want to pull it away from the swivel when I install it into the drill. I have them 90s in it, and they go into 2 different teeth because that helps grab it good. That's it. I do like to clamp my drill to the table with something like this. These staples are acting weird in here. I think it's because my frames are so tight. And yeah, the staples just ain't. That's why I like hot glue. The staples just aren't grabbed in the drill, so they're kind of loose here, which really don't matter. If I start off good, I'll be all right. I'm going to wrap these up with some 38 gauge stainless steel because I have a lot of 38 gauge stainless steel kidney puncher wire. So that's what I'm going to use. If I could just find the end. There it is. Wrap it around here like this. And when I start wrapping, I'm going to start kind of slow. Now, frame staples, I do like to wrap tight so they wrap up nicely. I don't want them to get wonky when I wrap them around a jig. And this is what it's going to look like. And if you're not on camera, this is how quickly it could really go. Making sure everything's good. I don't do a lot of 6-ply staple stack, so it looks funnier to me right now, but everything's going fine. I'm used to looking at wider. applied or preps. So when I see such a small stack, it almost looks like it's messing up to me, but everything's good. You do not want a ribbon to flip over in a frame staple because it will freak up your wraps. And they're done being fused. Now I could just cut it off of there, cut it off of there. Ain't really much to look at that you haven't seen on camera yet. They kind of look like fused Claptons to the naked eye, really. They're just a Claptoned over frame staple. They're a wide build. But even though it looks just like a fused Clapton, really there's 8 small wires in there, all stainless steel. So I got it cut. Now I just measure it and cut it in half, like so. Boom, boom. There's my tools. And the best way to wrap these is 3mm is very easy to wrap a frame staple around. Get yourself some needle noses. Pinch the frame staple. Take the bit, but you want to actually put it in front. Get that frame staple all the way on the edge of them pliers. Hold it down tight, and then just push over with pressure down on the bit, and that's going to just fold over like so. Pull it back, and then the other wrap should be easy after the first one. You just slowly do deliberate wraps around the bit. And I like these at 5 wrap. These specs would probably be around somewhere around 0.9 to 0.1, I believe. I haven't done this in a while. I have specs for frame staples written down somewhere. So there's one of them. Busted ass hands. And if you know the feeling of frame staples, you don't have to use the pliers. I put my thumb there, fold it over, and just wrap slowly and deliberately. Every move you make is very deliberate. There's another. And then put together. They look like that. And in the macro lens, they look like be able to see the staples through the wraps. Even if it's a tight Clapton, the light will kind of shine through and you'll see all the vertical lines on the inside of your frame staples, or your frapples, yes. Simple build. Nice and clean and vape great. Nice wide surface area build that lights quick. All right. Let me just throw these into here and label it. Actually, I wonder if I could just write on these bags and it'd stay. These bags are pretty big. So I wonder if I could do that. Let's try it. I know I have a marker. This marker's pretty big. So I'll try it. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't really like it, but it happened. Whatever. They're labeled. They're in there. Make another label later. All right. Now we can do, I guess I'll do a stagger fuse Clapton. I've done a stagger fuse Clapton a little bit ago, but you know, I'm gonna use them Stoozy Stew weights because, ooh, do I want to use the Stoozy Stew weights? You know what? I do, but I'm gonna make another one. I'm gonna make another one for 38 gauge. So these are 36. I'm gonna put these up here on that, and I'm gonna make a 38 gauge one, and that'll be that. I'll talk to you on Instagram. You hit me up on Instagram, I believe. I don't do that stuff on live. Let me see if I have written down them specs. Yeah, I'll get to everybody's messages on Instagram. I know there's just a lot of them, and I've been getting to them. There's a lot. 6 times 0.3. I need 6 times 0.4 stainless steel. Oh, here we go. Okay. No. They'd probably be even lower. Probably even lower than 0.9. 8 times, 6 times, 8 times, 5 times. Man. I should probably make a set for myself and check it out. Yeah, I may do that. Maybe that'll be the build I could put into my my whatchamacallit, my rebirth. .08. It makes sense. .08. Thank you. That would make sense. All right. So let's use the 38 again. .38 stainless steel. I'm going to get out a nice, like a 10-inch piece or something. And then I have these lead Fisher weights, which Stu gave a good idea to use clear nail polish. I ain't doing that right now, but it is a very good idea if you're using lead weights. But for the sake of the show and me not having nail polish around right now, I'm just going to tie my 38 to these weights, one on either side. Yeah, I mean, quite honestly, .1 isn't technically safe either. Is it a little safer than .5? Yeah, but is it really safer than .09, .08? No, it's not. That .01 difference is hardly a difference. If your battery is going to fail, it's going to fail at .1 as well. So it's just a little funny thing that is said. I'm all about battery safety. Like I do practice battery safety for sure. I always have new batteries, always charge them. I don't use them when they're drained. Um, I don't go like I don't go below 0.5. And if I do, I make sure I only take like one, maybe two hits. I don't chain vape like that. But honestly, like everybody that I associate myself with has been vaping low builds, and they've been vaping for a while and never a problem. When you get new batteries, test them out on something that isn't super low. Make sure that they're good and they're functional so that if anything goes wrong, you're not on a super sub-ohm setup. And then when you know they're good, you know that you're not going to have any catastrophic danger, then use them on your devices. And I mean, this is safe, even though I'm vaping a 0.7 in here, it's safe because it's a triple parallel. That is a safe ohms for that. Triple parallel, it all splits the load, so you go down to like a 0.5 and still be technically safe, even to like mooch standards, battery mooch standards. Okay. So I got the 38 on the weights. I'm going to use, this is going to be all stainless steel again. Why did I do 30? Why did I do 38? That's weird. Why the hell would I do 38? I guess just because I have a lot of it. Whatever. We'll do 38 then. So 25 stainless steel for a 2-core. I'm going to get out about 16 inches of this. Stretch it straight. Cut it off the spool. Get it on my swivel. Now when I do this loop method, it's pretty important that everything is centered on the swivel and centered on the drill. I feel like I'm getting sick. So what I will do is get a bobby pin or a cotter pin, something like that, into my drill, because that's going to assure that my wire, my core, is centered. And it's pretty important when you do a loop method that everything's centered and twisting straight. Also, I definitely clamp my drill to my table when I do this. If you don't have a clamp, you don't have to. Just make sure you hold your drill back with some pressure so that the wire stays straight. Whoa! Pull my drill back. Everything's nice and straight, nice and tight. And then I clamp my drill to my table. There's that. All right. .38 in there. Start the Clapton and then hold an angle to make some gaps in the wire. Take my 38 gauge loop, drop that down in there. In the first space right behind the fuse wire, and then bring it up and around into the second space. See what it looks like there. That doesn't look good at all. That's no good. I went into the next space over. So let me bring that one back around. the hell am I doing here? All right, I just took the loop off so I could do this again. Drop it over the wire, put it into the first space, bring it around into that second space, and I keep doing that. I keep dropping the weight and it's jumping over. So let me not drop the weight violently. There you go. Now when I have it like that, I can take my nail, my fucking dirty nail. So the problem about doing the early shows is I don't get to clean my hands as well as I would like. So now I can get, I want to get a clip, which I don't absolutely need, I don't think, but I want. And I can put that clip right there, like that. I don't like the downward weight on this, so I'm going to hold this like this. Honestly, I don't know how well this section's going to be. I definitely messed up here, but there's definitely things I could do to help myself with a little bit of bad spacing. So now I could take that off. Don't need that anymore. I'm going to hold this wire, put my drill in reverse, and loosen this up. Just like if I was going to decor, I just want this loose. Now I could cut this clean. And then what I'm going to do, so my next couple of moves are just because I think my spacing may be messed up right down here. I think right here I messed up a bit. All right, now I'm going to measure this, and I have, wow, 19. Okay, so about 9.5 is where I'll do my hot glue. So I'm going to heat up some hot glue. I'm going to put some more whatchamacallit in this. And at 9.5, I'm going to hot glue right there, halfway point. Cut this. All right, when that dries, Yep, I'm making... Go ahead. It's only going to get worse. His jokes are only going to suck more. Might as well get them now. They're just going to turn more homophobic and add more curse words. So you might as well get them now. All right. There's that. Boom, boom. Okay, now I can just hope. Nah, this spacing's pretty messed up. So that's the thing, is if you mess up one half of it, it's going to mess up the whole thing because you cut it in half and put them together. So it only looks all right, doesn't look perfect. So I'm not really interested in not perfect, really. Not really interested in it. I don't want them spacings. Don't want that. I want more like that all the way down. So not interested in this. So what I'm going to do is, while I'm in the beginning still, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take this clip off of here. I'm going to take both the Claptons and I'm going to try to force fuse these. So I'm going to take the one guy, and push the Clapton down, compressing it. Take the other guy, push the Clapton down, compressing it. And I could stretch them out a little. pull back just a little bit, just to give it a little bit of spacing. So the claptons are pretty tight right now. After I do that, they will kind of spring back because that was their original form. Put this clip back on here, but not on the clapton, it's on the bare wire. It's on the bare wire, not the clapton. All right. Now, the only way I could fix this is by the force fusing. So the claptons are pretty tight on there. Actually, they're pretty spaced right there. That might just be the beginning of the wire, but I don't know. I'm pressing them back together. And now with just a little bit of tension, it should fall into the gaps. Now, once I get a little bit done here like that, I want to do this again, push them together. A mistake was being made again. So I'm going to take these, untwist them because they like to twist up a bit, push the claptons together. Now this is only working because I loosened them claptons earlier. Come on, fucker. Keep getting out of one spot. But I do want to show you something in a second. I think it's safe to say that I'm already further than I was before I took the fuse out a little bit ago. I think that's a safe assessment to make, is that I'm further already. And why I'm saying that is because so far there's no mistakes up in this wire. Where there was about 10 mistakes before I took that off. keep getting a little bit and then messing up. I didn't see the first part of your question, but you could be holding a fuse wire too tightly or too loose. There's a such thing as both. So no matter what build, there's definitely a certain pressure on each build that you want to hold. But that's like pretty hard to teach. I try to explain a little bit on some. Right now I'm holding this tight because I'm trying to force it into the gaps of the Claptons. I'm kind of losing my patience with this just regular stagger fuse Clapton. I'm gonna try to stick it out because I know I can get this to be pretty clean if I remain patient. It's weird what keeps happening. So much for the quick, easy build. Geez. Oh, wow. It's already 7:30. I meant to be done by now. Yeah, this is pretty frustrating for just a stagger fuse Clapton. You don't really want them to take this long. If they're taking this long, that means there's definitely a problem. If your spacing's good, these should get done pretty quickly. But that loop method didn't do me too good the way I set it up. Anyway, it worked good the other night. Didn't work good for this, though. And now I'm just going to press the button and whatever I get, because this is pissing me off. The final product isn't really worth it to me to spend this much time on a stagger fuse Clapton. Of course, as soon as I say that, things start going good, and I think that whole bit was just pretty clean. Yeah, I need to be told that it was about to get thrown out, I guess, and it started acting all right. All right, so there's lots of twists and turns in this wire, so let me grab it with the needle noses. Yeah, actually, I think I got a fairly nice set. That's good that it started off at 19 inches instead of 16, because that means I'm able to cut out some bad shit. So that's a good thing. It kind of all worked out. This wire, untwist it. This one's damn near perfect. This one's meh. I don't really like 38 gauge 2-core stagger fuse Claptons, really. I always like doing it with 36. Let me just wrap these up. I'll show you what they look like. You fucker. I hate it when that happens. So there's the one that I'm not going to like as much as the second one. So you see the couple mistakes in them 2 wraps. But all in all, it's a stagger fuse Clapton. Actually, no. Started on the wrong side. This is the nice wire down here. So you'll get to see what a nice 6 wrap stagger fuse Clapton should look like with this one. So I still got it. I thought I was going to actually take this off the drill and trash it. But I actually got a dual set, which these will vape good, 2538 stainless steel. So that's a good thing. Still going to label them blemished, but a mistake there that I could easily hide, actually. That's what it should look like. Oh. So it took forever. It took like an hour to do them. But what's up, meter? nd83. Hey, everybody. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. So I guess what will happen is I gotta go eat, and then 9 o'clock Resistance Crew channel for a door build off, basically a door build off, final show. Pretty cool. I would come and watch it. I think it'll be awesome. Maybe we could do a little giveaway on there. I bet you I could talk Dawn into a pretty cool giveaway on there. I think I can. I could talk Dawn into it. We're going to do a giveaway. We're doing a giveaway. Even if it's just coils, which it won't be, we'll do a giveaway. Joey to the motherfucker O can't link because he doesn't have a whatchamacallit. I mean, Kim Dixon would be able to, Freddie would be able to, Meter, anybody with blue would be able to. Kim's going to get it right now. It is kind of spelled weird, that channel. It's one thing that about that channel is it's definitely a weird name. How it just is spelled out. It's weird. Yes, I have a video for Indenit. Yep, it's not very far back. I think if you just text Indenit, if you just in text Indenit coil, it should come up. One sec. I think so. I definitely have a video for it. It should be labeled. I do that. On purpose. Yep. Let's try this Indenit stagger fuse Clapton build. It's the first thing that pops up when you put Indenit coil build on the top one right there. But it looks like there's a couple others. Interesting. All right. Mine's always on top, Freddie. I don't know if that's because of the views or if it's because I'm the one searching it. Is probably why. No, no. That other one has 1.2 thousand. Mine only has 1.1. Um, both 2 months ago. Interesting. Go check out Mountie. I never seen this guy before, but he has an Indenit coil build. He's got a bunch. He's got Suka, Alien Suka, but that's not. Oh, okay, it's juice, so it looks weird. Alien Suka, Staple Tiger, Chain Coil, Juggernaut, Tiger, Binary, Hedgehog. Oh, look at him. Indenit, Razor. I'll have to check him out. Anybody ever talk to him? Anybody ever talk to Mountie? Naked Framed? Pitchfork? Oh, shit, Mountie? I'm gonna have to watch this guy. 25-minute videos, 20-minute videos. He's got a bunch of videos. He's got like at least 30 videos here, all coil building. Sticky beak. What's up, Adam? I gotta get that song, Adam. I gotta get the Christmas song. I need that Christmas song. Maybe we'll get out of here with an Adam song. I only have no. Actually, hold on a second. I have all of them downloaded to my phone, but let me do this. Awesome, thank you. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We'll leave with this one then. That was quick. All right, everybody. I'm gonna play this song and get out of here. This is Adam's. Every time in the beginning of the show that I have a song on, this is Adam's in the chat right now. So there you go. You could tell him how awesome he is. Adam, actually, while you're here, can you actually whatever links that you want in I'm gonna just put them in my whatchamacallit, in my description, like to Eddie and the Arsons, to whatever. If you could put that into into Messenger, and I will get that into my my list to put into descriptions. I gotta make a file in my computer for that. But everybody, thanks for coming and hanging out. Resistance Crew channel, 9 p.m. Eastern time tonight. We will be there. All right, we will be there, going over some builds and stuff, and I think Dawn and us have some cool stuff to talk about. So here is Jingle Bells by Adam Pilarczyk, and we are out for now. Have a good night. If I don't see anybody, Merry Christmas, and see you later.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell ride. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell ride. Jingle bells chiming, jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a right time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time, it's a swell time, go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle and a jingling beat. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's